Hey everyone, and welcome to another fabulous episode of This Week in Reality TV. Today we have a Bravo show for you, so don't go anywhere. We're going to have some fun.
Bravo.
Hey everyone, I'm Stuart Brazel, joined by the fantastic Jared Hall.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing?
Good, good. And we have a very special guest, Jenni Pulos in the house. You know her from Flippin' Out.
Hello.
Hi,
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, and then a shout out to Jill Annenberg, our chat jockey.
Yeah, chatting it
yeah.
up.
Hey, Jill.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
She's chatting it up.
She's setting it up.
Yeah, start getting questions into Jill. She's always good at relaying
Just
those
pop a
questions to
Q
us.
on in front of that.
You can also Twitter your questions. We are TWI Reality TV. So just throw those
Always
in there as well.
having fun.
Exactly.
So I'm so excited because Jenni is also co-hosting the American Music Awards Red Carpet Show.
Yes.
Which you guys, I haven't been plugging it a lot, but I'm going to start now. It's next Sunday, November 21st, 2 p.m. Pacific time. You can go to facebook.com/AMAs, and we have like crazy co-hosts. Lance Bass was on the show a couple weeks ago. So
Whitney Court.
Yeah, it's tons of reality peeps.
It's gonna
Danny
be
Goki,
incredible.
American
Yep.
Idol. So we're having
live,
good
and we're going to
time.
have a good time.
Yeah.
Those live things are always a lot of fun.
The
though.
live, because we're live right now. We
Exactly.
like live.
You know,
It's
just
unpredictable.
taking it live.
It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
You couldn't really do a reality show live. Well, I guess you could. There was
You know,
a reality show that streamed live on the
They're
internet.
doing one right
Yeah.
now that a guy is doing, and it's streaming 24/7, and it's always at his apartment, and people kind of come and go. I watched a little bit of it, and
Is it creepy?
it's
kind of
it was
Truman
kind-
Show-esque.
It was Truman Show,
Yeah.
but it was when I happened to tune in, and maybe it was like mid-afternoon. There was like nothing going on. He was like playing
Does he have
cards
a
with
camera
someone.
attached to his head or something?
They have like cameras all over his house, and then they
Tons of mics, obviously.
They have
so you-
confessionals, so he'll come in and be like, I'm having a party at 7, and like these people are coming, and then the party happens. But everyone seems to be so conscious that their cameras, like one person was saying how they were on a plane and the service was bad, and then they go, guess that's a bad plug for Delta.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
It just gets awkward. And
It was a little weird.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was another one. It was, I think it was called Dream House, and it was kind of guys who were, trying to, but I mean, just people in general, guys
Yeah.
and girls trying to break into the entertainment industry. And Lambert,
Yes,
Alex
yes,
Lambert
yes.
from American Idol was on it, and Miley Cyrus's
And they had, like, a
ex-boyfriend,
model and different people.
Yeah, him. What's his name? Yeah.
There were a lot of people.
Yeah, the one
Have
who's
you
an
seen
underwear
Toilet
model.
Bowl?
Toilet Bowl.
That's just where they have someone puts just a camera on their toilet, and then they just film everything they do.
Is that Jill Annenberg doing that? I could see.
Check my IMDb page. I swear it doesn't say toilet
That
bowl.
was trying to be a little
Wow.
bit of sarcasm, like when is it going to stop? But my joke didn't work, and that's okay.
Wow, no, because you had no. That's the best joke.
IMDb credit, Toilet Bowl.
Yeah.
Toilet Bowl.
IMDb it right now.
Toilet bowl.
Wow, no,
love
see,
it.
that's the best kind of joke when you can actually make people believe it. That was
Yes,
Toilet bowl.
I love it.
Okay.
Wow, that's
Well, yeah. We're
might
going to
have
have
something
lots
there.
of fun live on the AMA Red Carpet, and I have to say hello to two very special people who are watching right now. Chrissy and Asaf, hello.
Hey.
What's up, Asaf? Butcher, Chrissy Lindquist.
And I
Hi.
bet Patricia Patty Pata is watching too, so we love you. So I want to get talking with Jenni about flipping out, but first I want you guys to look at this promo that I love. It was for all the Bravo summer shows.
Rain pouring down every day. My mind is cloudy. Got enough tears to fill the sea. You say that I'm a drag. Tell me I've been looking sad, and nobody wants to party with me. I was gonna leave you till you kissed it. I wanted to leave you, then you kissed it. And let me hear you, all your hot boys. You bring me down, you bring me up, it's alright. 'Cause it's a love thing. Say love thing. Say love. I wanted to leave you, then you kissed it. I was gonna leave you, then you kissed it. Baby, you fixed it. Then you kissed it.
I love it. Of course, Jenni's the one to cannonball the pool.
The first one in the pool. Were you really the first one, or was there anything that we missed that didn't make the final?
final-
That was the one and only jump at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That
Were
you
you asked
definitely
to
you
do
were like
that,
that
or
has
you-
to be a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
one
we
take.
had one chance.
Yeah.
And,
Did you volunteer? Or did they ask you to do that?
No, they asked, and I happily
obliged.
complied. I said
Wow.
absolutely.
That was
Well,
very
no,
nice of you.
You're the super fun. It's your personality. If I was going to pick someone from the Bravo shows to jump in the pool, I would have picked you too.
Well, thank you.
And of course,
In
the
a
payoff is
wonderful
that
compliment
he
way.
gets splashed, of course.
Yes.
Well, drenched. That wasn't just a splash. That was.
Yes, that was a wonderful byproduct of the situation. But it's a great ad. I think that
Yeah.
Bravo does a wonderful job with promoting their shows.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Was it the first time that you got to meet some of the cast members? I know you guys probably see each other at parties and stuff for Bravo.
I've met most of them, and a few I hadn't, but we kind of all see each other throughout the Bravo world. So
of course.
they shot the New York and LA separate, and then
guys together.
gosh, technology, the green screen.
It's amazing. It's
But
amazing what can happen.
yeah, I'm very fortunate to be
Yeah.
a part of Bravo.
And
They're a great
Bravo
group.
has added, they're doing like 5 hours. They're having
Yeah.
such wonderful success with reality TV, and I love every reality
Yeah.
show.
It's funny.
on
I didn't
Bravo.
realize how many shows I actually had until we start covering some of these shows, and I
Yeah.
would go on the website to find clips. I'm like, holy moly, there are a ton of
And
shows
they're
here.
Great
Yep.
shows.
Yeah.
And Andy Cohen's show now is on
Andy
twice
brings
a week.
everyone together
What
for
Happened, yeah.
Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's, of course, he's the, what's his exact title? Executive Vice President of Programming for the network.
And does all the specials. He just, did you see the parody of the women of Saturday Night Live doing
Oh
all the
my gosh.
housewives?
Yeah,
It
I
was
haven't
so
TiVoed
funny.
and I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, go on Hulu. Or
will.
if you
It's
haven't
really
seen it,
funny,
it's
the
good.
opening skit on that show. Did you see Kathy Griffin make fun of him in her stand-up?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, that was. I think it's the very end of her stand-up, the special that just aired. Horrors on Crutches, I think is what
Horrors
it's called.
on Crutches.
Yeah, yeah. Which usually her
Oh,
titles
Kathy.
work their way into the show somehow, but
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah.
didn't really have a payoff.
That
That
didn't flow
title,
for
but
you?
yeah, no, that one didn't quite work. But she makes fun of. She says, of course, Bravo's the only one who would put cross-eyed host on one of their shows or something. And
Oh, no.
it was very funny. It worked out.
love
Of course, he knew it was in there, obviously, and he let it go. 'cause
Yeah.
He, I think, is an executive producer of that. But
Yeah.
yeah, Bravo, though, that was the point, has a ton of great reality
They
shows.
do. And you guys just got picked up for another season.
We did, season 5.
Crazy.
Wow,
Can't
5
believe it.
already.
Take me back to, you lived in LA, you're a successful actress, comedian. When you were, approached, did
I
you
don't know
kind
about
of have
successful,
hesitancy?
Stuart.
I'm going to go
You're so sweet.
successful.
You're
but
so sweet.
what were your thoughts when you were first kind of approached and thought about doing a reality show? Were you hesitant at all?
No, in fact, my ex and I were the ones that talked Jeff into doing a part on our presentation, and that's how Flipping Out began. Jeff never sought it out, so that's kind of an interesting twist.
That is interesting.
And it's been a journey, I think that we've created great entertainment for the people that do enjoy the show, and wanted to also, let people walk away and learn something about real estate. But within
Ever-changing
this
business.
dysfunctional
that's
family
what's been
dynamic.
so interesting is that the show kind of happened at the boom, then you have seen.
Yeah, you've kind of ridden the roller coaster
Yeah.
of the economy and the downturn, and Jeff Lewis, and he never expected to go full force into having a design business when the show started, and that's where it's kind of ended up. So it's good.
It's exciting all around. And
Yes.
I love it. On your blog, you said that you guys all got promotions title-wise, but no raise, but you all got promotion.
Clearly, I didn't go to the Wharton School of Business. Yeah, really working out well for me. I've made a lot of great.
That's great,
Yeah,
though.
but no, we did no raise, but I'm now COO, which is Chief Operations Officer.
Oh, well, hey, there you go.
I
Now,
think
do you
that
get any
you
producing credit on the show?
Yeah,
does.
I'm a
Okay.
consulting producer.
Gotcha,
yeah.
on there as well for that. Now, your cable flipping competition. You know who it is, right?
Yeah, I do. Vanilla Ice. Okay. And I'm also a rapper, Vanilla.
Oh, are you really? Oh, so you can you one up him on the? I mean,
She's
I
good,
won't
Jared.
I won't
She's
put you
good.
on the spot.
I mean, I won the Apollo, but I don't know
Did
if
you
that
really?
one ups him.
Wow. Well, that's
I mean,
that's
Ice
not too
Ice
shabby.
Baby, he definitely could spit some rhymes.
That's
and I
very
guess he
true.
builds houses too.
Apparently so.
Listen, I'm all for people that have skills in more than one area.
Do you mean, is that a double entendre in any way? I don't, Jill would probably say yes to
I
that.
got lots of skills in more
Jill,
than one
what do you
area. I've got many things on my body that can do many different skills.
Whoa.
We'll leave it at that.
Oh,
Wow.
Is that listed on your acting resume as well?
It is, yeah. There's special skills and then there's amazing skills.
Amazing body skills.
I love
yeah.
it.
People need to get in some questions here
Yeah.
for Jenni, or any
So,
questions about Bravo shows in general.
Speaking of
we'll make up
rapping,
answers if we don't know.
Jenni is actually doing a hip hop CD for kids.
Yes, very excited. I have working with great partners, Kathleen King, Wayne Rodriguez, and David Glass. And
She can spit. She did a Q-Tip song for me when we were doing some stuff for the AMA.
Oh, really?
Clean your
Just
ears.
you find your inspiration in just about
well,
anything.
I wanted to do something for kids that was really fun and cutting edge, but also a great message. So we're working on it now, and watch for it.
Do you have one that like encourages them to eat vegetables, or stuff like that
how
like gets them
about
into?
a little? You gotta brush your teeth, and wash your face, clean your ears too. When you wanna give your mom or dad a kiss, but your breath smells boo hiss. You gotta brush your teeth, and wash your face, clean your ears too.
Yeah.
Real
Awesome.
simple.
But those are
Love it.
important things
That's-
that you need to do.
Yep.
That's very
Flossing
true.
fights heart disease.
That's true. The plaque
No, it
buildup.
does. I just bought a water pick. I don't know that anybody cares, but and that's even a better way for flossing. I just wanted to put that out there.
I don't like flossing, but
Well, you
you've
should
got
try
to
the
do
water
it.
pick.
I do it. I use the little ones that are the pre-looped, the little things, the picks
The
instead of
lazy
the.
floss.
Sure, if that's what
Oh,
you
the
want to
little
call
mini,
it.
the mini floss.
Yeah, exactly. They can get back there in hard to reach areas.
Love it.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about Flipping Out has the best cast. Like everyone has their something, and everyone's so unique. Tell me about working with the cast.
We knew each other before and worked with each other before. So, and except for the people that came in along the way when
Yeah.
Jeff fired people and brought in other employees.
hired.
But Zoila's,
happens.
She's
like a
great.
family to me, and so is Jeff. And so I think that's why, in many ways, it's worked, because we have a dynamic that you can't create. It was
so
there
fun.
before, and definitely dysfunctional. But
When you noticed when you started having cameras, did the dynamic kind of change in the sense that people were putting on more of a show because they were more cognizant of the cameras, or has it stayed somewhat pretty steady, true to before the
Listen,
show?
I think that our show, we film 900 hours of footage for 10 hours of television, so it's about 2
Are you
weeks
serious?
Of filming per episode. Yeah. So no, I would say that and that's if you've seen the show, you feel like you're riding in the car with us because you are.
That's what.
And that was part of the feel of the show. Was Jeff said, I'm going to still run my business exactly the same as I have. Come along for the ride, but things aren't going to, change. We're not going to stop. We're not going to reset. And that's why I think if you get that feeling of, wow, it's really kind of a run and go, because that's what we've done.
I'm not going to reenact the conversations, how some other shows have come out and said that
Right.
they
Or you
had
can
to
totally
do
tell.
this.
Finally, gets to the point where you can see that the producer told the person, "Just please say this."
Yeah,
and they
exactly.
just look at the
Is
camera.
this what you
and
mean?
say,
Yeah, okay, then
No,
say
you
it.
guys are
Right.
active. There's not the confessional.
We're
There's
not going to pretend
the,
like I got divorced. I really did. Stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, because there is a pretend reality divorce happening out there right now. But I don't want to talk about those people because I'm not going to give them any publicity. So, do you know who I'm talking about?
I do.
Okay, good. Okay, I just want to make sure you knew.
No,
Okay,
I do.
yeah.
So I want to show a clip. I was telling Jenni when I saw Jenni a couple weeks ago. I love Deb. Deb is like my favorite, and Deb gets stuff done. So I want to show this clip of Jenni being Deb.
This is so funny.
Deb from Jeff Lewis's office.
Hey, Deb.
Hey, Chris, how's it hanging?
I just got a rude complaint from you.
What?
A little too abrasive over the phone.
Who said that? The receptionist? Because she's got a bad attitude. Can tell her.
That's our hardware person. She said you've got a bad attitude.
Really? Well, you can tell her that I don't like her bitchy tone on the phone. She said, Who is it? Deb. Did I stutter, bitch? Put me through.
I mean, stutter, bitch.
She's so rude. Yeah.
But Deb gets it done.
She does, but I don't agree with Deb's tactics personally. You know.
There's
my
something to be
God.
said for kill 'em with kindness.
Yeah, Deb
Right?
and I
There's a reason
disagree
it's a phrase.
on a lot. I think that you can get more bees with honey, you know. But Deb, you know, Jeff likes Deb better than Jenny. So, and a lot of
Sometimes.
people like Deb. I mean, you know,
And that
Deb
way
gets it done.
you can still be nice, Jenny, and when you need to be mean, you can be Deb, and therefore you are always nice.
Yeah, Deb is not a victim.
No,
you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I think Jill's our resident hard ass, the resident
Yeah.
bitch, don't you think?
I
No,
Jill, do
you're
you
not.
have an inner Deb?
We love you over there. You have questions, don't you?
do have some questions from people.
Fire away.
Okay, somebody wants to know, speaking of the cameras being on for 900 hours, what does it feel like having the cameras there, and like, is it weird?
Yes, it is. It is. Even, you know, 4 seasons in. There's times that you want to go to the bath. They don't come in the bathroom, but, you know, there's times that you just don't want a microphone on you. And there's times when you want a moment and you don't really have one. At least we don't, from, you know, 10 to 6. So,
you can at least turn your mic off when you go to the bathroom, can't you?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Okay, good. All
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
Yeah, but
But,
that's the good news.
But
That would be the
definitely, there's
toilet bowl
it-
show.
It never
Exactly.
becomes something, I don't think, that you're completely just like, oh, this is so normal. And I will say for me now, if I go to, you know, a wedding or something, and you see a camera, you just kind of don't, you know,
You don't
in that
want it.
kind of setting, you're just like, no, I don't want to do this right now because it's, you know, 6 months of that. And that being said, I think that we've definitely become, the first season, you know, we were definitely more aware, and now we're adjusted
Yeah.
and more, you know, understanding of how, and the crew really is fantastic. I mean, they don't get in our way, so you don't really feel like
Yeah.
they're there. But
they are for 900
are.
hours.
They are.
Seriously, bravo to the person who has to sort through all of that.
Yeah.
That was a bad
Yes.
pun, wasn't it?
No, it is.
Bravo
It's
to
nice.
the-
It's nice.
Yeah,
But that's why the episodes are so action-packed with just
Bravo,
yumminess.
authentic entertainment editing. You know it. Yep.
Jill, do
Yeah.
we have another question for Jenny?
Yeah, we got a couple more. Have you had any negative judgment from being on the show?
Yeah. Sure. I think I had people that said, well, say goodbye to being, you know, a legitimate actor anymore, or, you know, because this is the road you're taking. But I
I'm
like
gonna
to
flip your
say,
lapel just so we can hear you.
oh,
while there, your mic
thank you
flips
so
over.
much.
Sure, yeah.
That's so sweet of you.
I
Jared,
just want to
he's
make
very-
sure that you're
Jared
heard very
is
well.
caring.
He's very attentive.
Sharing is caring, and Jared is caring.
Oh,
I
So could suffer. Your acting career, they said, could suffer.
right, but I was like, listen, I don't really have one, and so we're all
And
good.
I feel like
Wah,
if you're
wah.
going on VH1 and you're doing Rock of Love and you're dancing on stripper poles and making out with Bret Michaels, yes, but
Yeah,
this is
clear
you
difference.
being, it's,
Well, listen, I wanted to entertain people. That's what I set out to do since I was little. And, you know, if you're doing that in whatever medium, then, and you're loving it and you're giving everything you have, then you've won.
yeah.
You know, and I think it's about ego getting out of the way
Yes.
and product and doing things that people can enjoy or not enjoy. Also, I've found that, you know, you can't really be consumed with what people think.
Life is
It'll
too
take
short.
you out.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you got to do your thing and make it happen.
When did you start shooting the 5th season?
January.
In January. Jill, sorry, what was that over there?
No, it's just when she's saying not worrying about YouTube comments, 5 pages of them from the last show. Thank you guys. We really love those comments.
Comments are, it's a nice little sounding board for people, but you know, there comes a point where you
have
brush
to
it
do
off,
you.
you don't, yeah.
And
Yeah.
now I know you're working on another project with Bravo. Can you talk about that at all? You have something you're developing?
Yes, I did another pilot with Bravo, which I don't think I can talk about yet.
But
But it's awesome.
Good,
I will
good.
say that. So
good.
It sounds so good that Bravo really should pick it up, I think.
Yes.
I think they
your
must.
description I love. of
I
it.
agree. I agree.
That's right.
Awesome. No, it is. They're doing, you know, so many great things and a great group of people over there at that
Yeah.
network, really.
Yeah.
From top
I
to
have
bottom.
a show, as a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to pitch to Bravo. So
What is
there you go.
that?
I can't talk about it.
I bet
But
it has something to
it's-
do with food.
It does indeed have something to do with food. So,
Do you watch Top Chef Just Dessert?
are you
he's
kidding me?
obsessed. He's obsessed.
Oh,
we have a
yeah.
segment later in the show that's Take a Bite, and every week he
we have
brings
a whole
little
segment where we
something
eat
for us.
something just.
The Thinnervention guest is today, right? Did I
Yes,
just blow
Brian
that?
is.
Sorry,
No.
Brian.
No.
We
We've
were
said
actually,
he's
I
here.
wanted to say, we don't want to take all of Jenny's time up. If we have another final question for Jenny, Jill,
Okay, they want to know, what's your favorite Real Housewives series that's on Bravo?
Ooh, that's a good one.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some interesting
Beverly
characters
Hills
on there.
is
Beverly
you know,
Hills is good.
Have you met Lisa Vanderpump yet?
Yeah.
I like her.
I like Lisa a lot.
I like
She's
Lisa.
funny.
Oh, those housewives.
Oh, listen to that vague diplomatic
they're
comment.
not-
We've got
they're-
Housewives, Orange County, Atlanta, Beverly Hills, D.C., New Jersey, New York. Is that all of
New
them?
York's not really, is it still around?
Culver City,
Culver City, North Hollywood.
Mumbai.
Van Nuys. Boy, could you imagine that one?
Real Housewives of Van Nuys.
Love all of you in Van Nuys, but it's just that would be an interesting. I think we might see actors of a different caliber on that show.
I would say
it's the porn
so.
capital of Los Angeles. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about.
I would say so. A lot of them were probably on MTV shows because there's a big former real world move to porn, which we talked about on our first show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is good. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jenny, for coming
Yeah.
by. And
you.
remember
Pleasure to
that
have
you
you.
can watch Jenny, myself, Whitney Port, Lance Bass, Danny Goki, Jeanette McCurdy,
And our international host,
and our
too.
international hosts. We have great Agnes Monica, Yilu, and Christian Chavez. All of
Wow,
that
she
is
knows
next
all the
Sunday,
names.
November
It's
21st.
going to be so amazing on the red carpet live, the American Music Awards, ABC.com.
You
Better
can hang
tune
with
in.
me and Jenny then.
Always a good award show too.
It's the best
It
award
is.
show. It is.
And it's going to be amazing this year. What they
Do you
have
want to
planned
give any
and-
shout outs? Do you want to give people watching your Facebook or Twitter or anything else you want to say while you're here?
Just love you guys. Thank you for watching the show. Watch the American Music Awards the 21st, and Facebook me or tweet me.
Awesome.
And listen for her Hip Hop Kids CD and new
Exactly.
shows with Bravo.
Yeah, we'll have to have you back on when you release that. Thanks so much again.
Yeah.
A pleasure.
Guys.
As we switch out guests here, we're going to show you a little bit from Thintervention. Our next guest, Brian T. Donovan, is on that. This is a compilation of some quotes from my favorite episode of the show, episode 5. Have a look at that as we switch out the guys here.
Hell, I can't take it, Jackie.
I'm never vulnerable, darling. Never vulnerable. I need to very powerful people. I need to be overpowered when I have sex. Right? Wow. Make me come. That's all that matters. Groaning from deep down. A real come, you know?
When God gives you a bag full of muscled up lesbian lemons, I guess you have to make lemonade.
I don't want to kick Jackie's glove. It's really hard for me to kick an authority figure.
Are you my date?
I'm your date.
You're hideous. I'm leaving.
I see 5 guys boxing, and then I realize one of them is Jackie. Mixed martial arts makes my vagina boil.
The guys are super hot. Great bodies. Just my kind of guy. Motivating workout for Gina. Hot guys. I kind of feel like I'm getting screwed here. What's the point of having all these hot guys around and I'm working out with Stacy?
It's very gay, that sport. This workout is like gayer than a Sunday at the Abbey. They're straddling each other in the face, balls on the chin. It's gay, and it's wrestling. I just find that.
Oh, well, welcome to the show.
wrestling.
Right, balls on the chin. Brian T. Donovan from Thintervention. It's so nice to have you here.
So nice to
be here,
have you.
thanks.
Thank
It's
you.
really interesting. Right off the bat, you were looking at that and said that's so hard to look at because, as we see, you are much slimmer. The show was a success for you.
It was.
You lost 68 pounds on the show. Did that continue after?
Yeah, I'm down a couple more, I guess.
Wow.
A couple more after that.
That-
I
that's
loved it
incredible.
when you put on
Congratulations.
your boyfriend's shirt and he was like, "That's my shirt."
I know,
And you're
right?
like, "But I can wear it." And he's
now
like,
I
"Ew."
doubled the wardrobe.
Doubled your wardrobe,
Which is
doubled the
fantastic.
closet.
Just one of the. That's the whole reason I became gay.
To
A
have
lot of people don't know
two
that,
clo-
but that's
to have
why.
2 closets that you're out of both of.
Correct.
If that makes sense.
I don't even know. I was
That
trying to follow
totally
that.
makes sense.
It took a
Jerry.
second to work through in my head, but it
You,
all
you
worked
were
there.
you were putting something together there.
Okay, yeah,
You had
cool.
a little moment.
Well, make sure you guys are getting your questions in to Jill over there. You don't have any yet, right, Jill?
No, not yet,
No,
but
not
a few
for
people are
Brian.
like, "Yay, Brian!" So
All
they're
right,
excited.
awesome. Well, we yay him and we send in questions. Make sure you send in questions for
so
Brian.
my question is, what was it like working with Jackie? Did you love to hate her? What do you think now, in retrospect?
In retrospect, she was a bitch. I'm just kidding. She was fantastic. I was terrified at first. I didn't watch Workout. There, I've said it. Sorry. But I've heard, and I was afraid.
But still,
that she
there was
gonna
a
be-
reputation that preceded her from
yes.
it. Yeah.
And so I was afraid she was going to be yelling at me 24/7, and she kind of left me alone, to be honest with you. She didn't. I mean, I kind of followed the program, so
exactly.
She didn't really get up in my grill. She didn't Shanghai me very much. She Shanghaied me day 2. Those damn Oreo cookies and made me run up and down the stairs.
Oh, which we're going to show some of in just a little bit. But that episode that we showed, episode 5, I was saying it's I think my favorite episode of the show because that's where the wrestling you walk in. It was the very violent and you yelled a little bit back and forth.
I did yell at her.
It was just was that kind of that was middle of the program? Was that all like a culmination, the yelling there of just I'm trying to do this, damn it, or?
No, I don't know if I can even say this. To be honest with you, it was, we found out later after both my L4 and L5, not that I'm a doctor, but my discs are gone. They've deteriorated.
Gone?
Yeah. So I didn't know this until after, but
because your back was really hurting, we saw.
Yes, and they threw me onto my back, which is very gay again. I'm just saying. And so it hurt, and the week before that workout, I got kicked out of the fireman workout, if you recall, because I was, and I didn't want to get kicked out again. I was like, oh, damn it, let's just finish. And by the time Jackie came around, she was probably the 6th or 7th person that was like, are you okay, are you okay? And it was the boiling point.
Yeah, understandable. That's
so I didn't mean to yell at her, but it was
whoever. Did you ever have enough and you were like, I want to quit the show, I can't do it?
Kind of towards the end, strangely enough.
When you were so close.
After you had already...
When I was close, I was just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. It was getting,
Because it's a strict regimen. You have to, I mean, it's not just losing weight, it's a lifestyle change.
That's exactly, this wasn't a diet show. It was literally a lifestyle change. And some of us actually,
Which is to keep the weight off. It is about, anyone can train, but if you just go back to your old ways, you're going to gain all your weight back and a lot of times more.
Exactly.
Had you ever lost weight before and gained it back, or was this, it was just a steady increase?
No, this was a steady increase.
Gotcha.
Blowing up.
I see our chat room is busy, Miss Annenberg.
It is very busy. A couple of people want to know, who do you think of your season is going to keep the weight off, and who do you think is going to gain it back?
Oh, great. Put me on the...
Make him gossip. Make him gossip.
To be honest, well, I don't keep in touch with everybody, but I would say Mandy and Stacy and I. Probably. I mean, I see them at the gym. Yeah, I see them at the gym a lot. So.
And Mandy, she's now a certified trainer?
She is. Yes.
That's great.
I saw her actually at the gym last night. So, for sure. I mean, I can't speak for everyone. That would be my assumption. I would hope that everybody kept it off. But
Nikki, of course, was the big question mark the entire season because it was just a struggle just to get her to lose weight, and then it's just started melting away. It seemed. Do you think she'll be able to keep it off, or will she hit the bottle again?
Well, I think she likes her martinis.
My hair is awful.
Oh, you're
what's
good.
happening? I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she's not going to stop hitting the bottle, but I hope that she takes it up.
Right?
Yeah,
everything in moderation, but it's easier said than done. We've all been there where you go to eat one chip and then where'd the bag go?
And then the bag
We've all been there.
But you know what? I'm super conscious now of doing those kinds of things. And if I do, which I, listen, a couple nights ago I had to kick back a couple margaritas and had some chips and salsa. Terrible things to have, but
then does that mean more workout the next day, or you change your diet the next day?
Yeah. It was like, an ass kicking at the gym the next day.
Extra workout. And that's all self-motivation, or do you see a trainer?
I see a trainer 3 days a week, and then I do cardio the other 2.
Yeah, cardio's key. Did you have any other clips that you wanted to show?
Oh, well, we're going to get to those in just a second. But, of course, the intervention is on Bravo, and we're going to recap some other Bravo shows. Do we want to get in another quick question, Jill? You have something?
Because this one's making me laugh.
Okay.
They're saying, how many times did you catch Jackie going free muffin?
Oh, yeah, that was from the finale.
She doesn't wear underwear.
Ever. Never.
So
we
I
showed
saw
that
it all
on
the
the
time.
show.
I mean, I didn't see it.
How can you do what she does for a career and not? That would be something I
Maybe
would
that's
every
she
day.
She tapes her balls, which is, I think, amazing. So they don't jungle around, jimmy around in her underwear, or lack of underwear, her sweatpants. So that's how she does it. I don't know how others do it.
Yeah, because a guy couldn't go to the gym and not wear underwear.
No.
I would never attempt that.
Right.
On the treadmill, on the elliptical, no thank you.
It'd be awkward.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Unless he's just walking around stepping over girls that are doing like crunches, like, hey babe.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to meet
someone on the ground and just
over
step
here
over
next to you.
Yeah, but it was funny because that was kind of a running joke. The entire thing was, Jackie's a man, or Jackie's got balls, or. She takes it all in stride.
She does, and she was very. I mean, listen, I totally poke fun at her all the time, and she took it, and. She doesn't really have balls. There, I've said it. I've given
Jackie
it up. She
doesn't
doesn't really have balls.
Media alert, Jackie does not have balls.
Well,
we said it here. Brian said it here.
All right, there.
She might be. She might be watching. Who knows?
Love
I don't
it.
know. I tweeted her and let her know. Now you're talking about doubling the size of your closet. Bravo, their new show, the fashion show, Ultimate Collection, premiered.
Bravo
this week.
has. I mean, their reality lineup is so strong, and all the shows are so great.
I really think. Do you think Project Runway really started that, and then Runway
which is
went
because now
to
it's on Lifetime.
Lifetime.
But yeah, we had
And
the
they
fashion
expanded.
show premiered last night, so take a look at this.
Every Tuesday by Bravo. 12 fashion designers. 2 competing fashion houses. 1 ultimate collection.
Get ready for a brand new fashion show.
Get the show on. Oh, and did we mention Iman?
It is a fashion emergency and it needs an evacuation.
Isaac Mizrahi and Iman host a fashion show, Ultimate Collection. Tuesday, November 9th at 10, 9 Central, only by Bravo.
He's like, are we just doing Bravo shows?
We
So
are
that
Bravo.
was, this is, now that Project Runway is gone, this is kind of the new fashion show. It's called Fashion Collection. Isaac Mizrahi, and then Iman, who goes, fashion.
She's very dramatic.
I know, I love fashion. So instead of designers on their own, they're kind of divided into 2 teams, and it's more of a fashion house versus another fashion house. I watched the show, of course, it was very well done, but you can't help but watch and go, this is a replacement for Project Runway.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, they got another woman with an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
And then have
Yeah.
another very flamboyant with Isaac Mizrahi.
Yeah.
filling
But he's not
in
as good
the-
as Tim Gunn, who is my hero.
Tim Gunn, we all love Tim.
Designers, I love.
You do
Make
that
it
pretty
work.
well,
really
actually.
Make it
good.
work.
Can you do Michael Kors as well?
Well, now what does he do?
I-
Nina's
yeah,
always
one
like,
of the
"Hi,
one
guys."
of the one
She's
of the
always so
contestants
bored.
did
She looks so
Michael
bored on that
Kors
show.
really well.
That was a very good Tim
Well, I
Gunn,
do a
though.
pretty good designers. Make it work.
But he's
Frankly,
so
I'm-
good. He makes that show.
I love him.
For
I want to
me.
make a little doll with
And
him and
he's
put him on the
not
shelf.
credited as host, which is the travesty of the entire
Good
thing.
point.
Because Heidi gets the Emmy nomination, not Tim Gunn.
But Tim's
I
doing
digress.
okay. He's got books out,
Yeah.
people.
He does.
He's
Tim's
isn't
doing
he
okay.
like
Bloom
the-
is gorgeous.
Oh,
you're
Like
nice.
she's like Iman
Oh.
to me, I don't quite get.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But at least
Moving
Iman and
on-
not Naomi Campbell.
Moving
She
on
throws
to
it this.
another set of women who definitely put a lot of effort into being gorgeous.
Yes.
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh,
Miss
boy.
Annenberg. I always let you take this because I know you love it so much.
It's honestly, it is like a guilty pleasure because I love watching it each week, and this week it's the worst of all. 2 parties were thrown. One for a 4-year-old that cost $60,000. Are you kidding? It was a
absurd.
tea party, and the little girl was being such a little bitch because she was, and didn't appreciate it. Her mom gave her diamonds. Taylor Armstrong bought like a $5,000 necklace for her little girl. Didn't care,
Yeah,
and then her
can we talk about
husband.
the guy that sold it?
Oh,
For a second,
yes,
with those
please.
crazy
Oh,
red
the
glasses.
red,
Please.
the
I mean, I'm never going to go.
rose-colored
to that store, so it doesn't matter.
glasses.
I know,
And,
I know.
they kept pitching like, "Oh yeah, 4-year-old needs a diamond." No,
They're like, and don't you
know
need
what
them for
4-year-old
all
needs
of
a diamond.
No,
Big
no, we
zirconia.
don't need jewelry when we're 4.
Yeah, you know, I went off last week on Dancing with the Stars on a particular contestant, and I just find this whole thing disgusting because $60,000, you could have given that to charity,
I know.
$55,000,
I know.
and spent
She
$5,000
definitely
on a
threw
party.
a
It's
party
just
for her girlfriends and not
Oh,
for
yeah.
her
Well, my
child.
4-year-old
Yeah.
birthday party was like $70,000.
dollars.
No, 70,000.
70,000. Well,
Yes,
that's
yes.
impressive.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, and by the way, I mentioned Brandy, but don't forget
Yeah.
next week, this week in Dancing with the Stars, Brandy and Max Stewart's going to head over to their rehearsal space.
I will.
tomorrow
So you
morning.
guys don't
and-
want to miss this
Yeah,
week
do you
in
have any
Dance with
questions
the
for Max?
Stars.
Oh.
Do you
like
need me to
Max.
touch him somewhere for you to send
Please,
a message?
please, yes, that won't be awkward. Brian would like to. I hope Miguel's not watching. We are not.
We'll get back to that. Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get back
we'll
to
get
it.
back
I
to
got
that.
problems with that too.
Yeah,
But
so Jill,
let's
that
take
whole
a look at Beverly Housewives this week.
Awesome. Okay.
Looking good, baby.
Oh, thank you, Carl.
Camille, you look great, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Really good. So do you, Dee. Looking good.
Thank
What a
you.
lucky man I am.
I'm just gonna have people come around that just kiss my ass and tell me how wonderful I am. Please,
But you
more,
are
more.
wonderful.
Yeah, just tell me how
And
great
you're
I am.
beautiful.
And I'll take it. Keep
And
going.
you're hot.
Yeah, keep
You're
going.
great
I
to
want
be
more.
around.
I don't get enough. I'm alone most of the time.
You're good eye candy.
We have your next contestant on Thintervention.
Yeah, the guy. Oh.
Looking good, Camille. You're hot.
So gross.
Oh yeah,
Your
where's
boobs
the
are hot.
barf
Your
bag
body's
that's-
hot.
And she's like, yeah, tell me that more. So,
Meanwhile,
because your
she's
husband
flown
doesn't tell
them
you that
out
enough.
there, and they're like staying at the house. She likes to keep people around that give her compliments.
But what's
Hey,
interesting, that
don't
entire
well.
episode was kind of all about the housewives with their children. There were the 2 birthday parties.
Okay, this is what killed me about Camille. She's like, I have so much going on.
yeah.
I mean, I have to take my 4 nannies, 2 per child. I have to manage X amount of houses. I mean, I have 5 house managers that I have to. Shut up.
Yes, you do absolutely nothing.
And when she said
except
she
you're a gold digger,
does
and you did
60%.
really well.
Yeah,
She did really well.
Wait, didn't she say in that one of her confessionals she does 60% more than all the other wives, like in terms of how busy she is?
It's just, wow.
But she does
Kelsey
a lot for
Grammer's side.
charity, and she's very,
She was
giving.
saying
and-
she was trying to compare herself to Jesus, that she has a Jesus complex and she likes to help people and this and that. It's like, you have nothing else to do. Your husband's gone, well, whatever, is gone. And she's like, tries to pretend like she's doing all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, great, let me fly people in to give me compliments because I'm so depressed.
I
I'm
also
going to get shit for
sorry
this,
to
but
interrupt.
yeah.
I also love that she says that she doesn't drink, and then she's like, "I'll have a shot." I was like, "That."
No, because if the guy
right, yeah,
thinks she's
yeah.
cool, I'll have a shot at shoot at Camille. Oh, I just sip it. Let me just
Sip, yeah.
blow this shot glass right now.
Wow. She's good TV, actually, though.
She is.
That's
she's
the thing
disgusting.
about it is that she's
disgusting.
disgustingly
But
good
you know
TV.
what? We love our housewives. We love our Bravo
I
housewives.
don't like all the seasons.
But we love the
Yes, we do.
housewives concept in general.
No, it's
Yes, I
pretty. We were talking about they could do like Real Housewives of Van Nuys,
Yeah.
and that would be a.
Real Housewives of
That
Van
would
Nuys,
be
good.
interesting.
Or
So
Encino.
another great show. I'm really excited for
Catherine
Top
Jackson
Chef
on.
All Stars
Where
to
she
premiere,
lives.
but we're wrapping up Top Chef desserts.
Yeah, Top Chef just dessert. Sorry to bring this up. In front
Yeah,
of you.
I can't watch it.
It's
It's one of the steps.
right,
one of the steps on our show. We're not allowed to watch that.
Which is what I need to stop watching food shows because that's my problem. But yeah, we're coming to an end.
Yeah.
You're pretty fat. I want to.
Well,
Sorry, I didn't want to bring it up.
But no, so this week they had to do a floral, make something out of their desserts. It was floral. Take a look at this and see what happens between Yeet and Morgan.
Very basic technique where you cook the ice mold and you pour it into a ring mold, and as you very slowly lift it up, there we go, that's the one. The sugar keeps falling down, and as the air keeps cooling it, it creates this beautiful pulled sugar effect. But it's an extremely fragile piece of sugar.
As I'm working there at the table, there's these leaning vases towering in on me.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that. I put my elbow through one of Yeet's vases.
Yeet, the one closest to me, I just hit with my elbow, and I'm sorry. Sometimes I think Morgan's purpose is to win this competition no matter what. But what am I going to do, yell at him? No. So I just have to take my losses, and I just hope that I can work with the other one.
Yeet's vases, they're thin as paper. I think it's a beautiful technique, but it's a difficult technique to do under pressure.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, so his vases break.
Vases.
Morgan ends up winning the $5,000 for that challenge, and then Eric ends up going home. They had a celebrity where they had to do 2 little desserts, and it had to represent a celebrity couple. He did Oprah and Stedman, and it just didn't go well. His shortbread cookies were
I love shortbread.
unevenly baked.
That's a guilty pleasure.
He got in trouble for cookies.
I would have eaten his unevenly baked. Did you?
I did.
It was Oreos, right?
It was Oreos.
Yeah, I've had a
So-
bad experience with Oreos before.
So did you prepare him about what your segment is on the show?
Well, kind of, sort of. We do a Take a Bite segment each week. It's
Which is
inspired
brought to us by
something.
Storm On Demand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Storm On Demand, our
It is
preferred
the best
hosting
server.
provider.
Yeah.
We love them. Thank you very much, Storm On Demand. But let's talk about your cookies because I completely, I'm right there with you on this. Let's show the clip of Brian saying goodbye to cookies.
The cookies. I ate 2 cookies.
What did those cookies do for you here? Why did you reach for them? I just want to know what your psyche is.
I think it was just like giving somebody the last kiss goodbye, I guess.
And now it's done? You're finished with that sugar whore.
That sugar
Let's knock
whore is-
her out the door.
Or him. Or
Okay, because I brought something for you. 2 cookies. That's what you had, what you cheated with the other night.
It is.
Okay, this is 140 calories. We're going to go work off this 140 calories right now. This is going to count how many calories you burn off because you're going to hit those stairs. And you're going to hit those stairs holding those cookies. Here you go. Hit it. Skip a stair coming up.
Maybe that's one cookie.
No, you wish.
How many times up and down is a cookie?
I've always wanted to know.
Oh, this really sucks.
Let's check. Okay, push it. Really?
That can't be right.
It is 43 calories. Keep going.
I hate these cookies. Jack was trying to teach me sugar equals pain. Yes, I was miserable, and she was successful. She did her job.
The great thing about this, these stairs are here all the time. Isn't that good news? You see.
The stairs are there all the time.
It is crazy when you break down that you have to do that much for one cookie.
Literally, that's how it set in for me from that's why I was on the program from day 2. I was like, all right, I get it.
Well, Jill, we're going to go to Jill for a question, but here's this week's Take a Bite. I made a sugar-free version of a Little Debbie brownie.
So sugar-free.
Jill, take a bite while you deliver.
Sugar's not your enemy.
There's no sugar in these. Please.
But is there flour?
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, see, well, that's the
Well,
problem.
see,
But these are in a book called The Belly Fat Cure.
Sugar is the enemy. For me, it always has been. Like, sugar is what triggers you to crave certain things. Fat, like, I can eat a steak fine, but sugar for me with my body type, that's what puts weight on. Everyone's different.
No. Oh.
So Jill, a question while we enjoy our dessert.
Matt's Wetland would like to know, how long ago was Thintervention taped, and what have you learned from the show since it has ended?
We ended taping July 1st was the finale. Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm going to wait. July 1st was the finale, and what did I learn? You know what? I was actually just telling this story. Not to bring the room down, but my dog, which was on the show, got hit by a car and killed like 3 weeks ago. And probably the worst day of my life, hands down. And I sat on the couch for like the first 2 days and didn't want to move and cried and just wanted to eat and literally go back to those old patterns that I, was accustomed to. And I was thankful that actually I was able to literally call on the program and be like, all right, this is not what I should be doing. And don't eat, get up and exercise, which is, whatever. It's putting a Band-Aid on in a different way. But
because therapy was a large part of the show, and you learned what your triggers are and your.
It was huge.
Yeah.
Well, Jared, I gotta say that I thoroughly enjoyed
that was
mine.
not bad, actually.
That was not bad.
I'm really shocked. It's using maltitol, which is a non-laxative sugar substitute or something.
Wait, am I going to poop in a minute?
No, it's a non-laxative.
I do not want to.
It's going to come out looking just like that again.
I want to do a little. There's some great reality news, and I want to wrap things up with you, Brian. So enjoy, eat a little. I'm going to talk about some news.
Do.
So the Hasselhoffs. We all know David Hasselhoff. So the Hasselhoff family, David and his 2 daughters, are getting their own show.
Yes.
It's on A&E. So both of the daughters are singers, of course. I'm sure they're going to be huge in Germany. But it's going to kind of follow Taylor, Ann, and Haley, and David, of course, and kind of the Hoff household. So look for that in December in A&E. And then Russell Simmons is jumping on the reality TV bandwagon. But this was kind of interesting. He was talking about how he did an event with the Kardashians and that he couldn't believe that, Kim could do something helping these children in Africa and how much money she could raise with the Kardashian name. So now he's doing a show, but it's going to be, humanitarian efforts.
Gotcha.
So, but if you think
his
about
ex-wife
it,
has the show.
His ex-wife and then Rev Run has had his show forever. So he's kind of been on reality TV, but now he's doing his own thing. Of course, we talked about Sarah Palin's Alaska premieres this Sunday.
It's an 8-episode
do you love Sarah?
I voted for her.
An 8-episode television event.
It's an
the boards go crazy.
Wow.
I voted for Sarah.
Did you?
Because she's pretty.
She is actually very pretty.
She's very pretty.
She opens her mouth. Ugh.
Yeah,
Very,
and it all
very
kills
pretty.
the looks, right?
And now Bachelor Jake. So Jake Pavelka, he after he did The Bachelor, he is, really trying to do the acting thing. Was saying he was going to be fully committed to this career. Well, he was recently spotted flying planes for Delta again. So that
back
doesn't...
to his day job.
Yeah, back to his day job. So that doesn't look so good for him.
Well.
And then just kind of, and actually, this is something that I think that I would like to know about your experience with that. A lot of talk has been coming out recently, and at this point, there's so many reality TV shows. There's so many people who've been contestant on shows, but there's been a lot of suicides and just things happening. What has it been like for you? And obviously your show in general, it was such a transformation, physically, emotionally, but what was your experience like kind of after the show? Was there a definite come down for you? Was it hard to adjust back into day-to-day life?
Yes, wait, I need to go back though. There was
Another suicide, recent suicide of Bachelorette contestant from Jillian's season. Now it's
Adrian Hug.
Yeah, they're kind of going, is blaming reality TV. Is reality
one
TV
of the Storm
to blame.
Chasers, one of the guys on Storm Chasers.
Yeah, so, and then,
hanged
earlier there was the Hell's Kitchen contestant.
Yeah, right.
There's been a lot, but at this point, so many people have been on shows, you're kind of going, well, it's covering our population, But what was it like for you?
I don't know if there was a calm down. I mean, the idea that cameras weren't on us anymore, which was a huge incentive for me to lose weight. Like I didn't want to fail. So, but I think there's a come down for anybody. Like for me, that was a job. Like doing the intervention was a job, and then you move on to the next job. But it was a job for me, and it was almost like a full-time job. And yeah, I guess there's a little bit of like, that kind of sucks, it's over. Because we did have fun. I mean, it was awful for that hour we were working out, but the other parts were fun. There were some funny people on the show, and we had a good time together. But yeah, I'm not suicidal.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're asking. I'm not going to go throw myself in front of a car.
You seem pretty happy. And what projects are you working on?
I got a couple of things going. I'm working on a cookbook right now, which kind of was helped me get through the program. So hopefully that will be out in spring. Publishers are listening. I said it. Shameless plug. I'm sorry.
What's the name of your cookbook?
It's called Revolution.
Nice.
That's all I can say. But so I have that. Tonight, actually, our film is premiering, and we're having a party for a 6-month rule, which I'm going to be heading to right after this.
Wow. Doing a play, right?
I'm doing a play which ends this coming weekend at the Zephyr Theater called Everything Will Be Different.
That's on Melrose.
It's on Melrose, yeah.
Yeah, so if you live in Los Angeles, you can head over there and check that out.
Closing weekend. Yeah. It's a heavy show. It's fantastic, but it's pretty dark. And then I have a couple shows that we're out pitching right now.
Perfect. And Jill, do we have any final chat room questions for Ryan?
Yeah, well, that was perfect that you mentioned your cookbook, because somebody, Aviva1979, she wanted to know if you're going to be on Top Chef and just cook healthy recipes.
If I'm going to be on Top Chef, yes, I'm going to be on Top Chef. No, I'm not going to be on Top Chef.
I was like, yeah!
I can't.
Heard it here
You have to be a chef to be on Top Chef.
Well, you could be on Next Food Network Star.
It seems pretty intense.
Oh, maybe that.
Yeah, you could do Next Food Network Star, be the healthy cook. No, it's Food Network, but that's all right. Bravo didn't sponsor the show. We just thought we would go with that lineup.
Okay,
it all worked out.
Yes, Aviva 1979.
And another
one more quick question over there?
Yes, this one's good. Aviva1979 also wants to know, she said that Jackie mentioned a lot on the show about how this experience affected your sex life, and it has improved for you and Miguel. She's curious.
Awkward. That's an awkward
I know.
question.
We're on the internet. We want to know about sex.
Wherever you are, you dirty bird, come on over. Come on over and see for yourself. Yeah, everything. I don't know, everything's great. Is this weird? Is my grandmother watching? No, wait, she's dead.
Actually,
but
that was your grandma.
If she were alive and she were watching, this might be weird. Yeah, everything's fantastic.
Good.
Yeah, well, there you go. One quick question for you. Do you know if there will be a second season of the show?
I do not know. If I continue to eat that
cake, you'll be back on.
I might be on season 2.
And we've been getting the rap for a while, but I have to close on this so funny clip. I'm guessing that you were upset you weren't here for this.
God, what is this? I'm scared.
This last clip here. Do we get to roll it?
My gay husband, Craig.
I'm going to hit the steam room if you girls want to follow. I like the sauna too. Fine. Are you joining me, ladies? Yeah. Come on.
How was your night? It was great. Had a nice workout. Hung out with Gina. Saw Craig's man meet. It was a very good evening.
Saw Craig's man meet.
What you didn't see is Gina wasn't wearing any bottoms either.
Oh, see, it all comes full circle now.
Yes.
Well, the perfect way to end the show.
Yeah. Did they brag about that later to all you guys? That's funny stuff.
I love it. Well, as we said before, be sure to watch next week's This Week in Dancing with the Stars with Brandy and Max. Brian, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Jared, thank you for this amazing sugarless dessert.
You're very
Jill,
welcome.
thank you as always.
Thank you guys. Thank you for
Bye.
your
Thanks for all the
questions.
And we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.